welcome back to my channel. My name is Christian. As always, feel free to connect with me on social media. You can follow me on Instagram at @TheChristianSpear. Feel free to subscribe to my blog at christianspear.com and be sure to hit the subscribe button down below so you never miss when I upload a new video. A couple of weeks ago, if you got a chance to catch my very first video of the new year, you got a sneak peek at some of my goals that I set for the entire year. I talked about financial goals and some physical goals as well. And instead of shouting "New Year, New Me," I taught you guys how to tap into some New Year, More Me energy. If you missed it, be sure to catch up by clicking the link in the description box below. In that same video, I also mentioned a 3-pillar system that I created. It is finally time to introduce you to what has been a true lifesaver for me, my productivity pillars. Now, what is it exactly? The productivity pillars are made up of 3 tasks that you complete daily to ensure that you have the best day ever, every single day. I have to be honest with you and let you know that I completed the productivity pillars completely by accident. It happened when I started taking inventory of my days, and I realized that the difference between some of my best days and some of my worst days wasn't what time I woke up or how much I got done in a single day. The difference wasn't in the music I chose to listen to that day or what I chose to have for lunch that day. I noticed that I had some of my best days when I completed 3 particular tasks in a day. For me, those tasks are using a planner, working out, and reading a book. And what do all of those tasks have in common? Well, for starters, they are things that I do every single day that are just for me. You know, with life in general, there are already so many demands that are placed on us on a daily basis. The demands could come from taking care of your kids, paying more attention to your partner, working hard at your job, pouring into your small business, spending time with your family and friends. The list goes on and on. And it makes me wonder, in any given day, where does time that's just for you fit in? Where do you have the opportunity, amidst all of your typical obligations, to do something that is just for you? I'll tell you. On about 1 or 2 Sundays a month, now that's 2 if you're lucky, you might watch your show and draw yourself a bubble bath for a few hours, and you call it self-care. And then walking into your week, you wonder why you feel completely drained of energy. Bubble baths and binges of The Bachelor are just not enough. And I can say that confidently because I've been there. We not only need more than this on a daily basis, but we deserve more than this too. Using the productivity pillars add value to your life in a few more ways as well. Aside from being able to have something that is just for you, using the productivity pillars also helps with consistency, habit creation, and of course, increasing your productivity overall. If you're interested in exercising your consistency muscle, the productivity pillars help you a lot in that area because it requires you to show up for yourself every day. Depending on what task you choose for each pillar, the productivity pillars could also help you to build on habits that you've wanted to cultivate for years. And in the area of productivity, I realized that on the days where I was implementing my productivity pillars, I was getting so much farther ahead in my day than on the days where I didn't put them in place. So when I'm implementing those pillars, if that's all that I do for the entire day, I know that I'm still being productive and I'm still adding value to my life. Typically, when I use the productivity pillars, I go above and beyond, and I see that I'm more productive in other areas of my life as well. So now let's break each pillar down and determine what they might look like in your own life. Each pillar is meant to represent a different task in your daily life. One is for the mind, one is for the body, and one is for your future. The very first pillar should be a task for your mind. In order to figure out what this is in your own life, I want to encourage you to tap into things that bring you joy. It could even be something from your childhood that you used to love that you've come to neglect in your adult life. For me, that thing was reading. I'm telling you, I would devour books as a child. I would practice walking and reading at the same time so that I would never have to put a book down, literally like Belle in Beauty and the Beast. I would bring a book with me everywhere I went. Typically, I would read about a book a week on average, and it just brought me so much joy. I have now tapped back into that joy as an adult, and if you did watch my goals video, you know that I set a goal for this year of reading 40 books. Now that is a lofty goal, but I am excited and prepared to tackle it. It's something that I can easily work at every single day by sticking to my first productivity pillar. Now the second pillar should be a task that's for your body. For me, this is working out. I truly just enjoy moving my body, being active, whether that's in a gym or going on an outdoor run. What's most important with this pillar, however, is choosing something that comes naturally to you. I love going to the gym and I love running, but you might absolutely hate it. For this pillar, I want you to focus on ways that you can pour into your body and add to your physical self without feeling like you're overextending yourself. Working out doesn't have to feel like work. It should be something that's fun and something that's sustainable over time too. I want you to think of something that helps you take care of your body and not run it into the ground. I also feel the need to tell you that when you're spending time working out on a daily basis, you don't have to work out for an hour or more every day to see results and to feel good. Working out is something that you can spend 20 to 30 minutes a day doing, and if you stick to doing 20 minutes a day every single day, you've worked out for more than 2 hours each week, and that's more than a lot of people can say they've ever worked out for. I've said this in a few of my other videos before, and I think it's so important, especially with the productivity pillars, because you're focusing on doing small things every day, but small efforts daily is the way to go. If you put in a little bit of work every single day, it's gonna make all the difference. It's gonna make much more of a difference than somebody who works out for 3 hours once a week. And the third and final pillar should be something that positively impacts your future. In my case, this is using a planner. If you follow me on Instagram at @TheChristianSpear, then you know I am completely obsessed with my Start Today Priority Planner. I use it every single day. It is a quarterly planner that I use to plan out some really big goals, and then it helps me break my goals down into smaller, more actionable steps. When you're thinking of doing a task every day that will positively impact your future, it could be anything from using a planner to saving $1 a day. Again, that's that mindset of small efforts daily. No matter what task you choose for this pillar, I encourage you to choose a task that's super easy to do each day and something that your future will thank you for. All of these pillars are extremely broad, and it's for a great reason. They can be used by anyone, and they're completely customizable depending on what your interests are. So I really hope that you use the productivity pillars in your own life. If you try it out, let me know in the comments how they work for you. My belief is that if you truly commit yourself to implementing this system in your life, you will see such a difference. So I really hope that this helps you. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time.